Hello everyone, my name is Jeffrey and welcome to episode 4 of my Satisfactory Let's Play series here on YouTube. In this video it's time for our first factory layout using assemblers. Reinforced iron plates are the main goal today, so there's no more hand feeding. A little adventure for more hard drives and slugs gets us a few more things we need for progression. Ending the day off with a slightly better enclosure for our lizard friends. Thank you for all the support and help with the series so far. Let's get to playing games. And we're back already for episode 4. Here we are, hanging out in the hub. Man, I really enjoy actually the overhaul they really did here. Aside from, all the security cameras staring at me all the time. Literally, even as you go to the bathroom, it's like, hello. But anyway, yeah, well, welcome back, guys. Appreciate you being here once again for another episode. We've got a fun to-do list again to do today. We've got automating some reinforced iron plates. Then we're going to go search out, like once we got that all set up and running, we're going to go search out some SAM ore and maybe a couple more hard drives if we can. And then we'll come back, do a little bit of research. Then we're going to expand my little temporary lizard doggo enclosure because, all he's got is just that little tiny room with some walls. And then hopefully, fingers crossed, we can tame maybe a couple more. He hasn't been super helpful so far. I mean, he's given us a singular rifle ammo, which, was not helpful in the slightest. He gave me some, nobelisks that I could blow stuff up with, but I don't have the detonator, so I honestly just threw them into the sink. And then last time I checked, he gave me some rubber. So that also, it was like 20 rubber. So that also just went into the sink because I can't do anything with that yet. So thanks for not really helping me out all that much yet anyway, Mr. Lizard Doggo, but hopefully if we get more than one, it'll go a little bit better. So anyway, that's the game plan today, and then, after today, we can jump into, let's say, what was today, episode 4? Let's say episode 5, we're going to be automating rotors, and then that way, we can finish off phase 1 of our space elevator here, where we needed 50 smart plating, I believe. I want to check this out over here. Yeah, we needed 50 smart plating to send this up for phase 1 and getting us up into tier 3 and tier 4 of the hub upgrades. Since it's only 50, we'll probably end up just throwing down an assembler here out front, and we'll just load in the stuff required for it, because it's super, super easy to finish phase 1. You don't have to make a whole layout for it. We will be making one for smart plating in the future, so make sure you stay tuned for that. The only things you may have missed in between the episodes is I ran around and grabbed a bunch more leaves and wood to load up our biomass here. And I've now hooked up this entire front line. I haven't done, we have 20 hooked up so far. I haven't done the back 10 just yet, and I haven't actually I disconnected the bell just so it wouldn't be taking any biomass over there. This is absolutely plenty of power for now. We are currently making 600 megawatts of power, and we consume 80, looks like to bounce between 82 and 86. So not too concerned right now about power. Honestly, that means these probably aren't really even burning through the biomass. Yeah, as you can see, that bar is just barely even moving. So power, we are set up for a good couple hours, I think, because these are still loaded up. And today, I'm going to be running around doing a few other things. Like I said, we're going to be searching out for some SAM ore and some hard drives. Going to tame some lizard doggos. Let's go take a little look at him right now. I am pre-recording this because I have a hurricane actually coming, so we still have not actually named this guy from last episode. Holy 9 turbo motors? Okay, well that's good. That'll go into the sink and get us a whole lot of points. Holy smokes, you did good today, kid. So yeah, I want to go out and get a few more of them, get them a little bit more, better of an enclosure set up. Maybe I'll set them up around, I want to eventually build a nice big enclosure for them once we actually have all the actual buildables unlocked. But since we don't really have a whole lot to work on or work off of right now, I more or less just want to at least get them moved and set up, maybe near this water source here. You do end up sometimes using this a little bit later on, but you know, it's got like some pale berries around. It's got some water for them to hang out in. Eventually I wanted to build like a large, full creature enclosure, getting as many of them in that I could. You know, trying to get in like the bean tick space whale thing, and getting some doggos in, and you know, seeing what other sorts of stuff I can trap in there, like my own personal zoo. Sorry, I just had to wait for a very loud truck to go by. Oh, I also forgot to turn off some of my fans. Let me turn that off really quick. Hopefully it wasn't messing with the sound too much. Yeah, that's pretty much all I did in between the episodes. Like I said, I'm just gonna throw we're honestly like months away from turbo motors, so we're just gonna throw those in there. We're gonna watch our points go yum. 23, 36, 44, 50, 55 coupons. All right, thank you, Lizard Doggo. Wow. All right, well, who wants to go shopping? I mean, we won't worry about that right now. I'm just going to kind of keep moving forward and running you guys through everything. So for the, as you can see, I built a little platform here actually between the episodes as well, just to get us set up for these reinforced iron plates. I have also numbered them for you, so it's nice and easy for you to follow along with if you're looking to. There are 2 iron nodes up here on the hill. They're underneath these blue platforms here, so those are a little bit extra that we're adding on. So I will show you the real platform dimensions. So this gray block is 10 long by 4. And then you have a group of 6 there in the blue that's stretched out to reach where the iron node is. And then those 3 on the back I had to add on to stretch back to the node as well. So that way we can actually put the miners on. And then this should be, I feel like, more or less enough room for fitting in the automated reinforced iron plates. We're just gonna start with 5 per minute because you need 120 iron to make that possible anyway. And these are both impure nodes, so I'm actually gonna have to overclock both of them to pump out 60 per minute, so we can actually have the 120 iron that I need. And then it should just be a couple miners. I think it's like 4 smelters, a handful of constructors, and then a couple assemblers, and we're done. And then that's it. So it should be a super easy one to follow along with today. Let me grab my numbers for you real quick, so you know what sort of materials you need to grab, and then we can go from there. All right, so honestly, super easy build we're looking at here. You can also start, if you just want to do this as a 5 per minute build, you're more than welcome to, and you can save like half the buildings you're going to be using here. And 5 honestly is good enough to start, but I always do find myself kind of going through a lot of reinforced iron plates in builds early games, so you know, better to have plenty and you know, throw some extra in the sink if you need it than be sitting here being like, man, I really wish these reinforced iron plates would come out just a little faster. Anyway, let's go over it. So today you're going to need 4 smelters, you're going to need 6 constructors, 2 assemblers, and then 1 storage container. And then obviously you need the 2 miners as well. I guess I should probably throw those into the mix here as well. So we'll grab the materials for all of those things, and then we'll be able to get started. You will also need a very small amount of reinforced iron plates ready to go. I mean, for the constructors and everything you're going to be building. But also there's a couple Mark II conveyor belts in this build, but most of them are Mark I. So a lot of iron plates we're going to be grabbing. Looks like we're going to be needing 8 rotors total, 2 portable miners, 30 iron rods, 32 wire. Yeah, we got plenty of everything. So let's just go grab some rotors and a couple portable miners, and we'll be able to get started. All right, so I've got everything that I'm going to need. So we can go ahead and set up all our miners now. So I'm going to turn these and line up as best I can. Pop one right there. And the back one goes right there. Now I can merge the 2 of these together. Now, so the way I'm going to do that, hopefully in a nice, somewhat clean fashion. I'm trying to stand on top of the post here. So I'm going to grab a merger from logistics. Here we go. So I'm going to turn it to face, actually I'm going to turn it, actually no, that way is fine, just make sure it's going out in that direction. I'm not gonna be able to line it up with these, which is totally fine. The only way you could do it is if you wanted to like nudge it into position in a half nudge, but it's gonna end up looking like crap. So we're not gonna do that. I'm just gonna try and line it up as best I can with the two of them. Maybe we'll go back into the middle one like that. I think that'll work. So there's the merger there. We'll grab our Mark 1 conveyor belt, put one in there. Mark 1 conveyor belt, put that in there. So now we need to overclock these bad boys. So I need 2 power shards per thing. So I only have 3 power shards right now, which means I'll have to go get one more blue slug from somewhere. I think there was one on a tree right around there, right there. So we'll grab this one and we'll put it in once we're all done. But for now, we'll keep going with our little build. Okay, so from here, we're going to want to do 4 smelters, all doing iron ingots. So let me line up with this first one here. And then I'll give myself a little bit of room because we're going to be, we're going to have to put a splitter in here. So you know what, I'll actually just put it maybe about like halfway in between there. Maybe not quite halfway. Yeah, I'll line it up there. Just get myself some space to work with. I can always add a little bit onto the platform if I need to. Like I said, we don't have too many buildings we're working with. So from here, you're going to want to add in another one there, another one there. And maybe let's say, since we have a little bit more room on this side, I'll add the 4th one on this one. So there is your 4 smelters that are all going to be doing iron ore. So now we need to grab a splitter. Pop that in there like that. Another one is going to go right there. And then just to save on materials, that should be fine for splitters. Now we're going to go Mark 2 conveyor belt to there and there. And we can just do Mark 1 conveyor belt here. I want to change this over to straight. This is such a beautiful new build mode for the conveyor belts. It's absolutely wonderful. So there we go. That is going to carry all of your iron ingots. I mean, technically that could be a Mark 1 conveyor belt if you really were like pressed for materials, but we're not that hard up just yet. So those are all our smelters pasted up, ready to go. So now from here, I need, looks like, let me count my numbers here. One of these smelters is going to feed 2 constructors for cast screws, or 3 constructors for cast screws. And then the other ones, the other 3, since they make 30, so we need 30 going to the screws, and I need 90 going to iron plates. So you know what I'm actually going to do? Just to make sure I don't forget, I'm going to shift this out just a squeeze, just a squidge. I was like, I think I have it faced the wrong way. Whoops. There we go. Move that out just a touch. Just so I don't forget that you are going to be making lots of screws. So let's see how I want to do this. So we're going to go, let's say, you know, maybe I do want to add myself in a little bit more room. But we'll get to that as we're going through it. So what I want to do here is I want to add in a splitter. So I'm going to climb up on my ladder here. Ladder. Hello. Please take me with you. Alright, there we go. So I want to do a splitter from here in front of this one. And then, so yeah, like I said, I want to feed 3 constructors. You could do 2 and overclock 1. But I'm going to do 3 and underclock. Okay, so I ended up, you can see I've now made it a 10 by 5. So that'll just give me a little bit more room that I was hoping for here. So actually what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring this over just a little bit more. So I'm going to bring this over to about there. That's perfect. Link that up right there. And then now I can do the way I want this to be. So I'm going to do splitter coming out from here. Make sure it's facing the right way so the input's going there. Maybe 1. And then I'm going to grab constructors, just so I know where to put the rest of my things. I may have to move my tower. Yeah, I'm going to have to move my tower. Okay, there we go. I moved my tower and I moved the smelter back right next to it. Let's just go with it. Hopefully that'll be the last time I've been like, you know what, I'm going to change this part way through. I'm going to do this better now. Okay, so we're going to do, let's find out where these splitters need to come from this one. Oops, that's a merger. So we'll line that up there. And I think I have to do a third one, or the second one. Now we can do the constructors. So we're going to do 1 constructor, 2 constructor, 3 constructor, doctor. This is going to take 30 iron ingots, so we can just use the Mark 1 conveyor belts. And then we're going to do mergers all along the back, starting from this one. Make sure it's going in that direction. That way we can merge all of these together. And this is going to have to move 120 total, so this is going to be Mark II conveyor belt coming from here. Let's just link that out for now, and that'll be all our screws. So I can just hop down here, connect up the rest of this, because that might hurt a little bit. Okay, so that is screws, cast screws. And I only want 120 instead of 150, so I want all these to make 40. Set them all to 80%. Alright, so now we have our 3 remaining smelters that we're going to go ahead and put together for our iron plates. A whole whopping 90 iron plates per minute. I haven't automated something like this quite yet. So basically it's 3 smelters into 3 constructors. So maybe, just maybe, can I line these up? No. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to shift these over just a touch so I can squeeze them right in and I can just line them up perfectly. So remember when I said this is the last change? Well, I'm very sorry, I lied right to your guys' faces. So we're going to shift this over just like that. Alright, there we go. Smelters have been shifted. Smelters have not been reconnected though, I just realized. And now we need this here. I don't need this here. There you go. Okay, now I think I've finalized my plan. So now we can grab our constructors. Oh, they're that big. Oh man, I'm gonna have to turn this into a 10 by 6. All right, I'll add it a little bit more. 10 by 6. Stupid Jeffrey. Doesn't remember how big things are. Oh wait, so can I not... Do I have to space these out a little more? I think I have to space these out a little more. And you guys are gonna hate me. Just kidding, I'm sure you love me. That's why you're here, right? Okay, well then why don't I just do the constructors first, and then we'll just line the smelters up behind them. There we go. Constructors first, smelters second. That way we can just go like this, go... Oh, I wasted so much room there. Let me pull those back a little bit, because we're still gonna get the assemblers over there. Let's go... Say the first smelter is gonna go right here. Oh yeah, I guess I still need to get this splitters in there, so... Yeah, I believe if I put those right in the middle, like that, then that should now line up with constructors. Alright, all my shenanigans later, it's done. We got the splitters in, we got the 3 smelters in. These are all going to be set to iron ingots. These are all going to be set to iron plates. Sorry, I said 90 iron plates earlier. I meant to say 60. So, we take our 60 iron plates, and we take our 120 screws. We feed those into 2 assemblers, And then those two assemblers give us our 10 reinforced iron plates per minute. So, if you're wondering, Jeffrey, do you need to add another little bit to your platform? Well, you bet your sweet bippy I do. And this is, you know, I guess it's been a little while since I've done little builds. I think I'm definitely gonna overshoot my platforms going forward for sure. So this is going to become an 11 by 6. And that should be enough room to fit my assemblers in. Now, had I have, you know, shifted my screws back a little bit, I maybe could have fit them in here, or without expanding it, but, you know, why not give us a little bit extra working room? So, let's take our constructors. Let's figure out where we want to put them. Guess maybe I'm actually going to have to add a little bit more, so we'll call that a 12 by 6. And Jeffrey's going to have to get used to building bigger platforms in the future. Okay, so let's grab assembler number 1. Let's put them right in the middle here. Let's go like you and you. That actually might line up, and that's going to be funny. So now we're going to feed this probably in a simple fashion. I don't know if I'll worry about using like my lifts and not, but so I need to merge you guys together and to form a line that feeds these two. And then I've already got these merged. This needs to just come across. So actually, maybe I'll just do the screws first. We'll send them in. Is that the middle? That's the middle. So line that up right there. This is 100. Oh, actually, I don't need this one. Mark 1's there. Oh, I actually built that out too far. Mark 2 here. So that'll bring in all our screws. And then I'm going to just take this out for a second. I'm going to put in, just so it's a little bit cleaner, my stack of 3. 2 and 3. Take the bottom 2 down. Grab our logistics Mark 1 conveyor lifts. Snap those in just like that. Bring a Mark 1 conveyor belt across the top. Grab another one of those. Bring it down. And then, so if I merge them to this one, make sure there's enough room here. That right in the middle. Send this one towards me. Green line in the merger is the one you're looking for. Bring all those together. Link that up like that. That'll be your plates. And that is reinforced iron plates. A little bit of a silly layout for some of it, but only because I kind of messed up partway through. Now we can get those set up, and then we can set these into a storage container on this side. So I can just run up and grab from it. Just like that. Grab our mergers. Make sure the green arrow's facing the right way. And it's only 10. But you can do Mark 1 conveyor belts, obviously. Okay, so now you just want to hook this bad boy up to the power. Or hook these bad boys up to power. That'll be my connector. I'm going to drag a power pole back here. Now that I have a little bit extra materials, I like to start giving, you know, some extra. Like everyone gets a power pole when they can. Just makes things, especially if I need to add anything later on, just makes it a lot easier. Alright, everybody is all loaded up here, so we can go ahead and fire this on now. Let's get this connected into the main line. That turns everybody on except this smelter over here for some reason. It's probably not set. There we go. So there we go, those should start coming together now. Miners are kicking on. And I need to go grab that last power shard, like the blue slug over there. So yeah, we expanded out our tower a little bit here. So we can take these out and put in new ones. Alright, that is reinforced iron plates fully automated. At 100% efficiency even. Well, once I get that other power shard into there. So we've got 2 miners pumping out 60 iron ore per minute. Those go into 4 iron ore smelters. 1 is feeding 3 constructors downclocked to 80% each for screws. The other 3 are feeding a 1-to-1 feed of the iron ingots right into the iron plates. So we have 60 iron plates coming out of those 3 constructors up there, feeding into those 2 assemblers on the end for our reinforced iron plates. And we should have plenty to work with in no time. So yeah, it ended up being a 12 by 6 platform in the end. I definitely, and I'm, I probably even could have given myself a little bit more room to work with, but, it worked out pretty nicely and it came together. That didn't take too long either. Didn't want that to be, the entirety of the episode this time around. So that's a good thing to get off our to-do list nice and early. And then that can be up and running. Well, we move on to step 2 of our day, and really the remainder of the episode, which is a lot of adventuring, taking a look around, seeing what we can find. I think since it's about to be nighttime, that may work for a bit of like an adventure montage like I used to do, or it might be a good time for us to go shopping. Wow, what a downgrade, 18 steel pipes. It might be a good time for us to do a little bit of shopping in the awesome shop. The only problem with getting those turbo motors so early and just slamming those into points, like it's going to take me so long to get points now. But I mean, I do have 55, so let's take a quick little look while we're waiting for some night to pass. Let's definitely get ourselves a little FICSIT factory cart. I mean, why not? That's 10 out of the way right off the bat, but that's okay. Let's go to management. Things we're going to need from here. Maybe we'll just hold off on that one for now. And get a few of these other things that I'm looking for. Like trying to get some signs would be great. What else we got? I do like, this is cool. I want to check these out and see what that's all, the chrome, like the paint finishes. I'd really like to get the asphalt foundations. That'd be great too. Some pathway patterns would be good. Let's go with the arrows for sure, at least. We'll get all the foundations so we can do all our fun building stuff. The main one I'm looking forward to is these new stairs. They look really cool. And we'll grab all our walls, gates, get all this stuff. I may not even be able to afford all this all at once. Oh, with ladders? That's new. Get some catwalks. Actually, you know what? We can probably just take this away for now. I don't really know how to do that, actually. So we can get like road barriers, metal barriers, fences, railings. Alright, how expensive is my shopping list today? 117. Well, man, I gotta cut some stuff out. Well, there's 10 I can cut out right there. We'll hold off on the display signs because we need quartz for that anyway, so. Okay, so I got it down to 100. Still need to lose 55. Let me lose some of the buildables for now. We'll get them later on. That saves us a lot. I think for the window, like that stuff, you need silica for, so yeah, maybe I'll just hold off on that for now. Take off the industrial walkways. I like the modern catwalks. I'll take away the pillars for now. Okay, perfect. I got it down to exactly 55. We got the paint finishes, which, you know, that's a bit of an investment, but they look cool, so I want them. We got the asphalt foundations, arrow patterns, double ramp set, half foundation set, foundation stairs, inverted ramps, conveyor walls, door walls, gates, ladders, modern catwalks, road barriers, metal barriers, construction fences, modern railing, and a coffee cup, all for a grand total of 55 coupons. Man, what a shopping trip that was. I don't think I've ever spent so many once.
Unlocked. Do not purchase unauthorized FICSIT coffee cups. They have been known to explode and attract wasps.
Oh.
Unauthorized FICSIT coffee cups lower your attractiveness to your preferred gender and/or your sense of well-being if you have no gender attraction or preference. Official FICSIT products can be licensed for your use from official Awesome Shop installations only. Come to the best shop on the planet for the best deals on all official FICSIT supplies, guaranteed.
All right, we got so many more fun new things to build with now. One cool thing is I can actually use stairs now. How about that? Some of the inverted ramps. And we actually have walls. More walls I can use. These construction I wonder if these can, like, do a good job of keeping the lizard doggos in. Alright, I feel like we can slowly start building like an actual factory out. Instead of just having like floating platforms everywhere. Okay, so let me go. I have the last slug that I needed. Let me take that and put that into the build there. And then we will head out on... Actually, I'm going to unload my inventory first, but we're going to head out on a little adventure. Search out some SAM ore. I'm not 100% sure where to find it, but maybe we'll come across it somewhere. I mean, I guess I could always look at the map if I wanted to. Satisfactory map, or whatever it's called.com. And then look for some hard drives as well, and then come back, do a little bit of research. So let me go, I think it's this one, yeah. This guy needs the 660 per minute. And then unload the inventory and we'll go for a little run. Alright, I finally found some SAM ore.
Alien matter, colloquially known
Took me
as
a little
SAM,
bit.
seems to be in its dormant crystalline state, meaning it won't break down your body into its base atomic components on touch. This living matter is extremely versatile and has countless applications. Research it in the MAM to establish locally appropriate classification and application, as well as a secure method of awakening.
Alright, threw a couple miners down onto it. Figured may as well do our research on it while we're here. And build ourselves a temporary MAM. Go to alien technology. And we only needed a 10 and I got 91. So we're off to a great start.
Strange alien matter analysis completed. Dormant crystalline SAM can now be found with the resource scanner. In its dormant state, it is safe to handle without special equipment and can be stored indefinitely. Research for enabling the reanimation of dormant SAM is now available.
Fill the rivers with blood
Yeah.
and let the effigies defile our temples. The sun will follow.
SAM reanimation recipe unlocked. SAM can now be safely awakened, provided it is contained. Meaning, if not contained in special electromagnetic storage, it tends to start breaking atomic bonds of any matter it has physical contact with, and reconstructing it into easily transportable resources.
Scripture and blood compose harmony. Follow our hallowed temple halls and listen to the echoes of your ripples. Our bones are more beautiful than yours.
Alright. Well, okay, so that's about as far as we can get in that research tree for now until I make some SAM fluctuators, which I could, if I just wanted to throw down, I guess I could throw down like a quick little thing of power. So we go like a bit of constructor, a bit of biomass burner to work off of. Connect the two together, give them some power to go down. Let's just throw some leaves in there, that'll be fine. Reanimated SAM. Let's see if that'll work or not. How much do I need? Because I have everything else, don't I? Yeah, I found steel pipes laying around in one of those crashed ship areas, which was perfect. And I've got the copper wire, so yeah, we can do the SAM fluctuator here. Just need, we just won't be able to use them, obviously, because I don't have access to steel pipes yet. But if I can just get a handful of those, we can just get that research done. There we go. And we can make SAM fluctuators.
SAM fluctuator recipe unlocked. The fluctuator can mimic unique communication through patterns of electric frequencies to instruct reanimated SAM to perform specific tasks or give specific restrictions, such as matter to energy conversion. It can also function as matter memory, reading the exact composition and state of a collection of matter in one location, breaking it down, and near instantly reconstructing it in another location, which has incredible potential for smart storage.
Your threads shift solid to fluid to a tapestry. Matter, 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 and mind and melody.
Alright, so we made it back to base. We have, technically we did our little research time, so we got our SAM ore, like a little bit of the SAM ore tree finished off. And making our way towards that dimensional depot storage and some of the other like power augmenter things and whatever this production amplifier thing does. I did manage to find at least one hard drive, so we can go ahead and throw that in there for now. I was hoping to find a few more, but you know, I don't know if maybe I'm just remembering incorrectly or maybe some of the requirements changed or whatever. You know, I definitely had a bit of an easier time opening hard drives earlier last time, but if I do remember correctly, there are a couple no requirements ones not too far from here that we can maybe journey to on our search for taming more doggos and hunting the alien parts. But, you know, I might just save that one for next time. The most part, though, just to get us, you know, probably a little ways into the episode here now, we can jump into our very temporary Lizard Doggo setup. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the construction fences, and I'm going to hopefully line them up just like this so that they can't get out. Alright, there we go. Lizard Doggo enclosure finished. I took the little room I built him originally. Got fences all around. I had to patch in a little spot with a power pole. But yeah, there he's got a little bit of room to move around now. And hopefully we'll have space for more Lizard Doggos in here. I don't know. He doesn't seem to be moving. He kind of seems to be stuck at this point. But maybe I can, maybe just freeing him up will give him more space to move around. Because eventually I want to put a second door on the back here so that I can come in and out of here without them like being able to escape. So, but I mean, hasn't really been a big deal so far. And now we got a lizard doggo enclosure again. That's a very temporary one. That's just where he's going to live for now. Just give him some more room to move around. And hopefully have room for some more friends to come in. So we do have 23 berries left. So let's just take a quick peek in some of the spots I've seen them before. See if any more have spawned in, and we'll see if we can grab them. Maybe I'll just do like a little running montage, or if I even have time to include a montage at this point, we'll see it. We'll maybe just kind of jump ahead to when we actually find one, because sometimes they can be a little bit difficult to find. I don't know what, like, I don't think they're like a rare spawn, but always seems like when I'm looking for them, can't find them. When I'm not looking for them, they're everywhere. So let's just cross our fingers and hope for the best. Uh-oh. Looks like I'm going crazy. Man, I'm having a real hard time finding these lizard doggos, man. Like, where they at? Where they at, though? Is this one I've opened yet? Needs 40 megawatts of power. That's 2 of these. Do I have enough to fit both of them? Oh yeah, I got like mad leaves in my inventory right now, so why not? I actually need a power pole. What? Oh, right. There we go. Free hard drive. Ish. Anything worthwhile here? I mean, rotors. So, not really. There's like 8,000 of those little flightless birds everywhere, but there's no freaking lizard doggos for some reason. Why are your birds everywhere? Is it just that time of day? I don't know. Oh, we'll take it this way. Grab this Mercer sphere here. Get back here. Run away from me. Extra bonus Mercer sphere. Is there? I remember there was a lizard doggo here in the forest at some point. I mean, obviously he's despawned by now, but I mean, do you guys feel free to leave like comments down below? Like, where do you guys usually find your lizard doggos? Like, I'm having such a hard time finding them all the time, and then it's like as soon as I'm off doing something else, I'm like, oh, there they all are. So maybe that's just how I should start doing it. Because, man, they are elusive little jerks. I've been getting a good amount of alien parts, though, so I can use those. So the good part is the amount of, like, points you sink doesn't affect, like, the points return you get for the DNA capsules. So now that I've sunk crazy amounts of points from the free stuff I was getting from my lizard. Now I can actually like take these. I mean, one, that'll be really good for making like more power than I'll probably ever need until we get coal. But also I can use them to make the DNA capsules, and then that way I can actually get some more, get a whole bunch more points in the awesome shop. Where are the lizard doggos? I mean, I'll take this blue power slug right here, but I'm gonna have to give up on my search here pretty soon if I don't find one in the next few minutes. But hey, I mean, at least we got a couple blue power slugs, so I can overclock a few buildings at least. It's more or less, I think we're just using them for like the power shards in the early game. And then might even have to do like a little bit of research with them. But I do know that like a lot of people were telling me they're like you should wait to turn your like yellow and purple power slugs into power shards until like you have the boost thing unlocked, because then you just get like way more power shards out of it. So we are just gonna hang on to. I did find a yellow one, so we do have the yellow one. At least we can do that for the research, but. We're going to hang on to any other yellow ones we find until we get that little booster thing up and running. Then we'll have power shards coming out the wazoo. You know what we won't have coming out the wazoo? Freaking lizard doggos, because I can't find any. This is a bunch of baloney. Baloney and malarkey. Oh, thought I saw a flash of orange there. I did not, it was just the pale berry. It's always just the pale berry. Okay, I'm going to check one more time in the little forest here, because I do remember seeing, like, from time to time, I at least see them in here, so give it one last chance. Maybe one has spawned in. Get away from these poison flowers. Okay, so that is a no on finding another lizard doggo for some reason today. That is quite a bummer. But yeah, like I said, if you guys got good spots, you know where they like normally spawn in, or if there even is good spots they normally spawn in, let me know in the comments down below. I'll definitely go and I'll hit that up so we can get a few more. Because this is rough. I don't know why, like I just ran around the entire like green fields pretty much, and I didn't find a single lizard doggo anywhere. And like I know they spawn here because I've seen them here before, so what the F? I'm upset. I'm offended. I'm upset. I'm gonna write a sternly worded letter to Coffee Stain's mother about not being able to get a second lizard doggo. Does having the one lizard doggo affect the rest of them spawning? I don't know. It's really annoying though. Anyway, I guess that's what, like, we're going into the nighttime now, so I don't even know if they would spawn at nighttime, so I think I'll just call our episode there for today. And then we can move on to more things in the future. What did he get? Circuit boards, our high-speed connectors. I'll take those. What do I want to trade them out for? Let me sacrifice these leaves because I get so many of them. And yeah, I mean, technically we hunted alien parts. I mean, that was at least a, whoops. I forget, you gotta hit the X, not escape. So, you know, we did do part of that to-do list, but man, that's really bummed. I was really hoping and really excited to put some more lizard doggos in that enclosure there, but you know, that'll be our goal for next time. Hopefully some people will come up with some good ideas on where to find them in the comments, and I can go search them out and add them into the list. So next time, game planned, we're gonna do rotors. Maybe we'll do rotors and modular frames in the same episode, and then that way we can kind of move on to, in like the episode after that, we can finally hit up like the tier 3 and tier 4 and do some more shenanigans. I do have to expand some of my production here at some point because I'm gonna have to add in like copper sheets and stuff like that, so we may do some overhauling to the current production rates. We'll kind of see as we go forward though. But thank you guys again so much for hanging with me for another episode. It has been so much fun cracking into this game at last. Hopefully you guys don't think I'm going too slow. I'm really just trying to enjoy this early part of the game. I find this is the most enjoyable part until you, well, I mean, you know, building all the giant factories and stuff later on is fun too, but you know, this is where we get to kind of learn all the new fun stuff and check things out together. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the pace. If you want me to speed it up or slow it down even more, feel free to let me know in the comments down below. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Have a good one.